Hi, my name's Lee Clark. I work for Primark.
Gates is Gateshead Council's access to employment service, working with people with disabilities to gain paid and sustain employment in the community. Primark came about mainly through Lee. Lee wanted to work in retail. He had a bad experience prior to that, wanted to work in retail. Primark advertised a job. We applied with Lee online and spoke to Wendy, and she agreed to interview him, and then it went from there and the relationships really developed.
Lee, I was first approached about Lee and last February. I was contacted by Gates and they said they had 2 applicants that wanted to apply for a position. So the applicants applied online and I was contacted about Lee, and he hadn't quite scored highly enough. So Gates asked me as a reasonable adjustment would I still interview him, which I said yes, that we would make the reasonable adjustment. And Lee had a fabulous interview. His customer service examples were just fabulous. He said things like a smile goes a long way and he'd want everyone to feel welcome. So Lee, straight away, there was just something about Lee in that interview that really stood out, and I thought he's going to be a fabulous colleague for Primark.
Fold jeans, tidy the tables up, just get it all nice and that, and put it in size order, and then put the tops and pants like in size order and that. I like working with the people I'm working with, and it's good. It gets us enthusiastic. I work weekends, which are really busy. I work 4:15 when I come in. There's lots of people around. There's plenty of things to do. Keeps us on my toes and that.
He's fabulous. He actually works on the denim section, which is a really busy section. He doesn't need me anymore. He doesn't need Julie. He just comes in, he knows what to do, and he was nominated for Employee of the Quarter by his work colleagues. And this is because of the customer service that he's given and just his work ethic, and he actually won. So he was really over the moon with that.
Gates offers support from the start, so if a person comes to us, for the individual we get to know them vocationally, so we find out what they want to do with work. Once that's actually established, then we start looking at employment. We might put them in a placement to see how they go with their skills, and then when they're in employment we support them through application, interview, work trials. We help with training. We help the organisation because we help them to do reasonable adjustment should it be needed for an individual. So if there's a certain aspect of the job they're unable to do or they need extra training in it, we're there for the life of the employment.
They let us get on with things. They have belief in us. They give us confidence. Like my last job, they didn't give us confidence or nothing. They just kept us in a room downstairs, gave us some jobs and tasks. But in here it's a lot better. They let us get on with it and have more belief in myself.
This has just been a massive learning curve for me. It's the job satisfaction from the work that I've done with Gates is just fabulous. It's been a really great journey. I think looking at how Lee's progressed, how he's come on with his confidence, his customer service, and just the support from Gates, this definitely will be the beginning.
It works. Look at people as each individual that comes through, disability or not, they're individuals. Accept them, work with us, work with the individual, the person, and see what they're capable of doing. Use the skills and talents. In the past life, Lee worked in retail, but he was kept in a storeroom, so he wasn't in the public domain. When I now come in and see Lee with customers, it's just an absolute joy because he's really, really blossomed, and that's what we ask employees to do. Go that extra mile, have a look, open your doors and realise that somebody with a disability is very beneficial to have in the workforce because it impacts on customers And your staff.
I love working here, enjoy it. All the people I work with and that are really nice and helpful and that I enjoy to work with.